Welcome back to an all new solo episode of the She's More podcast. I've had a lot of guests lately, and it feels good to be in here solo. I think a lot of us are in this boat of too many content ideas. Like, I have a huge list of content ideas that I feel would be beneficial for a person like me. Not everyone is like me. Most of my listeners are not like me. So I need to dig deep and let this just be encouragement. I need to dig deep and say, okay, what are my listeners asking? What are my listeners needing? What value can I bring to the table every single episode, right? Not necessarily what I need, because that's not the point. It's what you need as the listener. So, a trending topic of conversation is growing business on social media. Okay, what I am doing specifically right now, I am everywhere, but TikTok is where I am really focusing my time because TikTok has like quietly become the local discovery engine. I have more local businesses than I do online or service type business. So, what do I focus on? Local business. I have two storefronts. Getting foot traffic into storefronts is easier said than done, but it is not doable. Okay. It irks me when people are like, no one's coming to the store. I have no foot traffic today. Sales are low. I can't do this. The market and economy is just like crap right now. No, you're not showing up where your customers are and talking to your potential customers to get them in your store as a no brainer. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. And let me just start with some tough love. If you are not getting on video talking about your business or showing up on social media because you don't know what to post about, the problem is you. Okay? You need to get out of your own head. You need to literally chat GPT the top 5 trending subject lines for XYZ business. You would obviously put in your business details, what you sell, where you are. It will give you endless content ideas. Okay, there is no excuse anymore, sis. There's no excuse anymore. This is where your customers are searching for a service or product like yours. And do you want to be top of mind? Duh, right? And if fear of judgment is on the table for you, you're the only one hindering your sales. Because guess who's never going to be a customer? Sally down the street that you think is going to judge you for your post on TikTok. Come on now. Okay? We're done with that. We are so done with that mindset because they are not going to grow your business, aka pay your bills, aka put food on your table, aka pay for your kids' summer camps, right? And so if you still feel like things are tight or we're just getting by or I know I need more sales, but I'm scared, blah, 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 it's only you. Okay. But we are going to talk through that. Okay. Today, TikTok specifically. And you let me know, like, do we need to get into Instagram? Do we need to get into Facebook? Do we need to get into LinkedIn? All of these things, because there's a different vibe and there's a different consumer on every single platform. Unless you are just strapped for time and you need to post the same thing on every platform to get something out there, okay, that's fine. But it's not going to land like it should because of the vibe and the consumer that is chilling, scrolling, looking, searching, watching on each social platform. Okay, so let's dive in. I love when podcasts is like, let's get straight into it, right? Okay, so let's get back into TikTok. TikTok has quietly become the local discovery engine, especially for businesses like storefronts like mine. I own Blue Jug in Lumberton. It is an alkaline and hydrogen water refill station and an indoor playground called Tiny Tigers in Silsbee, Texas. Those storefronts, right? They're more service. Blue Jug is service and product. indoor playground is more service. So we're going to get into both though, and how you can show up on TikTok for both. Because I'll tell you guys, when I post something for Tiny Tigers specifically on TikTok, it blows up. I'm telling y'all, I have booked more parties from TikTok than Google, than word of mouth in the last 3 months alone. Okay? So let's dive in. I want to talk about what's actually working right now, because TikTok in 2026 rewards behavior, not aesthetics. And let that be encouragement. Like, it does not have to be picture perfect, great lighting every time. Like, if you have access to great lighting, like, yes, use it. Be a baller, do it. But if you're in the car, you're in the closet because you have somewhere quiet and you need to post something because something you have a thought, a business owner thought or something like that, post it like how it is, okay? It rewards behavior, not aesthetics. All right? So let's get into the mindset shift too. TikTok is no longer a content platform. It's a search platform. And it's becoming a search platform with, I don't know if y'all have heard this term, edutainment. It's like a cross between educational type content and entertainment content. So if those two things had a baby, that is what we're doing. And they're kind of layered on top. Okay. People aren't scrolling just to be entertained anymore. They're scrolling to decide where to go, what to buy, and who to trust. And I want that to be you, right? So people now, quote unquote, check TikTok the same way they used to check Google before visiting a business. TikTok, social media is the search. Okay. Google is dying. I said what I said. ChatGPT will have, I'm saying it right now, ChatGPT will have ads on it soon. It will happen. And I want you there. Okay. So the goal is not really virality, although it is great if you have a product linked to TikTok and it goes bonkers. Like, yes, girl, like, let's go. But it's not virality. It's more trust. It's more watchability. We want customers buying from the business they feel like they already know, right? Because they already know you. They already know the ins and outs of the business in the past 5 to 10 posts, the past 5 to 10 videos, before they're like, okay, let me go check them out because this is cool, because this is life-changing for me, because this will help me clean my kitchen in half the time, right? Like, what is the value that you bring to the table? Okay. Most small businesses fail because they only post promos too. It's like screaming product. Here's my product. Here's what I do. Instead of value, right? So let's think about it in 3 content buckets. Number 1, proof content. The most important. Proof of concept. Proof that you exist. Proof about what is in your store or what you have to offer. Shows customers. Real life. The usage of your product. Reactions from customers, right? So what are some examples? Customer reactions. Packaging orders. This could literally be B-roll of you packaging orders with a hook on top. A hook is the text overlay that, think about those videos that are scroll stopping for you. How can you morph that into your own messaging about your said product or service, right? So you would B-roll, packaging orders, busy moments in the store, your kids playing in the background, but your business is in the caption. The refill lines, like for Blue Jug specifically, before and after. If you're a transitional weight loss company or hair, think about those things that have a before and after moment. Are you a closet decluttering gal? What is it as a rec? And what is it after your service? This answers, is this place real? Are you real? Okay, number 2, authority content. I want to know that you know what you're talking about, even if it's just 10% more than me, okay? And teach tiny things. Little bitty, bite-sized, painstakingly simple for you, because it might blow their mind because they don't know what you know, okay? So teach tiny things, not lectures. Micro education. And if you can throw in a funny analogy into that, that's edutainment. That's the baby, the education and the entertainment baby we were talking about. microeducation with a little splash of comical relief, right? You don't have to be a comedian, guys. Okay, so examples: why your water tastes different, how to get toddlers to nap after play. So for me, Tiny Tigers, it's, hey, come and play so your toddler naps so much better and longer and more peaceful so you can get so much more done during the day. That solves so many problems in one sentence. Okay? How to keep jugs clean while at home, right? Cuz I'm giving you a premium alkaline water product. You want to keep it going for longer so that you don't have to come back and see me every couple days, right? I am solving a budget problem. I am solving a cleaning problem, right? And then what parents forget when planning parties? Like, if I want you to book at Tiny Tigers, I want you to know it will relieve so much stress for you, because planning parties is like a whole thing. There's 10 steps before you even get to step 1. Right? Like, we've all been there, moms. Okay? Let me take all that off your plate with the place, with the tables and chairs, with a private space, with play space that your child is going to remember forever. Right? This answers, should I trust them? Okay? We always want that to be yes. Number 3, personality content. I want to know what else you do, like, at home. Like, I love your product, I love your service and all that, but what do I not know about you? Okay, so for me, it's more of like my workout content, or gardening is a big thing. And we're going into spring and summer. I'm about to put so much gardening content out there because people often thrive on that type of content from me because they think they can't do it, right? So in the gardening content, and it's different from business and marketing, what I really want to talk about all the time, let's be real, but like, eyes can glaze over. Okay, let's be honest. So when I splash in some gardening content, they're like, "Oh my gosh, how are you growing strawberries? Can I do that too? I don't have 60 acres like you do." And then we get into a conversation, and that gets them to know me. This is what actually grows your accounts, okay? And the examples, like I just said, gardening, workout. Do you like Legos? Do you like to game, right? You can do staff personalities. I think this is hilarious, right? Staff member versus staff member on if you like your alkaline water chilled or room temp. That's probably my most active post of the year. Was the other day. I said, "Hey, Blue Jug fam, we need to settle a Blue Jug debate. Do you like your alkaline water chilled, room temp, and something else?" And I swear it blew up because people want to tell you their opinion as well, right? They want to feel seen. They want to feel part of the conversation, okay? And then funny customer moments, trending audio reactions. These are hilarious on TikTok. Like, make it work for your business. So what I saw earlier on TikTok, it was a point of view, and it said point of view following up on leads. And it's a guy with a voiceover, okay? And he's got his fists in his hands, he's on his belly, and he's twiddling his feet back and forth, like kind of a girly personality. And it's a voiceover of like, "And I just care about you. I want the best for you." And it's a woman voiceover, and the hook says POV following up on leads. It's hilarious. Okay, so think about those moments and oh my gosh, he's not the first one to do this trending sound. He's not the first one to do this point of view type of content. Okay, steal something, make it yours, obviously, that is applicable to you and your business. That's what grows the accounts. Okay, that's what people want to follow and keep up with. Okay, and then business owner thoughts. Like, what are your thoughts about, like, what is your founding story? How did you get this idea? Did you solve your own problem? People love that. Okay, this answers, do I like them? Right? Do you think I am the only one doing a mom related, like-minded female founder entrepreneur tips and tricks and how to grow your business type podcast? No. But not everyone likes me. Not everyone likes whoever else is doing the same thing. And then some people like me more than the other. Like, you have to think about that too, is like, no one's ever going to do it like you. Some people won't like you, some people will. And those will be your loyal people, right? Don't worry about the ones that don't. Okay, growth happens when people feel like regulars or friends of yours before visiting your store or buying from you. Okay, so product based business specifically. So think boutiques, retail, food, hair, my Blue Jug water store, right? The strategy is going to be the demonstration loop. TikTok pushes videos that show repetitive, satisfying action. You want watchability, not aesthetics. We talked a little about this earlier. Not aesthetics, not beauty, not perfect and polished. Nobody wants that anymore. They want authentic. They want, dang, she's like me. Or if she can do it, I can do it too. Or dang, she's got a pile of clothes in the background, but she's given me so much value. I like this content better than the other expert and professional that's super polished, right? And so what is performing right now in a video that's repetitive, satisfying action? This could be in filling jugs, again, packing orders, restocking your shelves, labeling, pouring drinks, making the actual product. If you're an in-home bakery, oh my gosh, if I could watch like the sourdough people all day long and have like a ring light right above them. The camera is like straight down, like hovering above the sourdough loaf, and it like time lapsing rising. Oh my gosh. If you don't have to have it covered, I think you'll have to have it covered, right? I don't know. But if it doesn't, the time lapse of rising is so satisfying. Love it. So the key tip though, don't speed it up too much. TikTok rewards videos people that watch the video all the way through gets rewarded. Okay? So the quote unquote, you didn't know this hook. Every product business should post. And granted, like if you have not created any kind of consistency when posting, then disregard this entire podcast episode and create some consistency. That's first and foremost way more important than the actual strategy itself. But every day, I want you on there every day posting 5-second clips of something just to get on the leaderboard, okay? But daily, depending on your product, I mean, examples would be most people store their water jugs wrong. Why your Stanley still smells. That can get funny, right? Because you know that ring around the Stanley lid gets absolutely disgusting. Show me how to clean it, right? Or people just don't know that part even exists. Or this is why boutique jeans fit differently. Or you're washing baby clothes wrong and you're a detergent brand, whatever. Okay? This creates saves, like a save for later. Because I want to do that thing later because she just taught me a hack that I didn't think about. Okay? Saves drive local traffic. And local traffic is extremely crucial to a local storefront. Okay? All right, the local hack. This is going to be big for storefronts. In your videos or in your hooks, the text overlay that's on your video, I want to know where you are. Tell me where you are. Say your city name in the video or put it on the hook. Okay, this alleviates so many comments and questions of where are you located, right? I'm already telling you, we're an indoor playground in Silsbee, Texas. Come see us, right? Not in the caption, out loud, or on the actual video screen, okay? Silsbee moms, quick reminder, we're the go-to indoor playground business. Come see us for open play or book your party today for an exclusive TikTok 25% off. I do that all the time, and it's been fantastic. Okay, because now TikTok rewards geo indexes. That means spoken words like me saying Silsbee, Texas out loud. You'll start showing up to people within driving distance of your storefront. It's huge. It is huge, changing the game for us, for my storefront specifically. Okay, it is changing the game. I cannot say it louder than get it. You have to get on TikTok and talk about your business, where you are, what you offer, who you are, where you're located. I mean, there's endless things, right? Okay, so let's move on to service-based. This could be, honestly, our indoor playground is service-based, gyms, salons, things that you're not really packaging up and sending out to somebody, right? Photographers. Okay, the strategy here is pre-experience content. Show me around, right? You're not selling the service, you're removing the unknown. Okay, I'm telling you that I'm an indoor playground in Silsbee, Texas, but what's in there, right? Are you more for 1-year-olds or 4 to 8 or 10 to 12? Like, I can't tell unless I see inside your place or I see who is using your service. Okay, people don't book because they don't know what to expect. Okay, so show this more often. What happens when you arrive? What kids do first? Where parents sit. And this is obviously Tiny Tiger's indoor playground specific. How a party flows. How long things take. This drastically increases your bookings. Obviously, those examples need to be applicable to your service. Okay, but really, like, even if you're a salon or permanent jewelry or photographer, what happens when you arrive? How long does it take? What does your space look like? What do the parents do if we're getting a kid's mini session done with photographers? When can I expect my images back? Right? Like, all of those things. Okay. What really I think is popping off too, I love to see influencer marketing. I love seeing influencers in the wild use a product or service in real time that actually use it over a celebrity any day. Any day. Unless it's like my favorite. Unless it's my favorite ones. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need that. Right? But I love seeing just like your everyday mom, your, group of friends that are using some game, like the Mahjong thing. Oh my gosh. And you have a Mahjong game that's specific to you, you've trademarked it, whatever, and now they're using it. I want to see them use it that night. What does it look like? Are they having so much fun? Like, that is a no-brainer buy and sell. Okay. So let's talk about a day in the life of a client video. So instead of here's what we offer, because that is vanilla and boring and gross, and let's get rid of that. Instead, come with a 4-year-old to their birthday party here. Like, that changes drastically. Walk through videos convert more than ads. I can attest to this because I'll go in and check on Tiny Tigers before we even open, and I'll do a video of the whole place. It's the same video every single time. I'm just wearing something different. It's on a different day. I'm showing our huge jungle gym. I'm showing the slides. I'm showing our 6-panel trampoline that's enclosed. I'm showing our party room. I'm showing our 3 and under baby zone. And then I'm showing them our different packages. Here's the picnic tables. If you book a picnic party, here's the party room that is exclusive to you and your guests. If you book a party room. And then if you want this whole dang place, we've got private parties available. Done. That converts more than ads. I'm telling you, I think my biggest TikTok video right now is like 50,000. Hold on. Let's just look. Let's look together in real time. I've had more bookings from this video alone. Okay. 50 comments, 307 saves, 3,000 likes, 50,000 views. Wild times. And it literally says, come with me inside our indoor playground. Like, how easy is that? And I'm showing them around. I have a voiceover that's showing them what everything is and how it's operated and all that good stuff, right? And then another one is, if you have kids 10 and under, this is for you. Again, 50,000 views, 2,000 likes, 148 freaking comments, and 340 saves. I've had so many more bookings from that alone. It has been absolutely bonkers wild. So those walkthrough videos convert way more than ads. And what I mean by that is, like I said a little bit earlier, small businesses fail and they mess up because they are promoting so hard. Promo, 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 instead of providing value first, right? I want to take the decision off of your mind. Okay? Discount's not going to do that. The product itself is not always going to do that. Okay? I want to see it in real time action. Okay? So let's go into decision content. Good segue. Most powerful for services. Okay? So these are videos answering unspoken questions. Okay? Is my kid too shy for this? Is this place chaotic? My anxiety and mental health cannot handle, right? Will I have to entertain the kids? Do I need to bring food? Is it awkward if I don't know other parents? Like those things. And then you would show, hey, there's actually tons of seating. Not everyone has to sit by each other. And that's amazing. These are the videos that get the bookings. I'm telling you right now. Think about those frequently asked questions and put it in your customer's point of view. Ask it for them. The unspoken things that you know everyone's kind of talking about or asking themselves, you're just answering it out loud. Okay? A lot of these can get really comical too and can pop off. So I encourage you to do those. Okay? And then the algorithm behavior that needs to be talked about. TikTok will also push videos when people, again, watch to the end, rewatch it, send to someone, save it, not likes. This stuff does not create conversion. Okay, we are all about selling and conversion. Okay, the likes and the follows and like all of that is great, grand, wonderful. But at the end of the day, are they pressing purchase? No. So instead of saying like and follow, let's start saying, send this to a mom who needs this. Or whoever so think about your potential client and customer. Send that to another potential client and customer that you do not have access to in your circle, right? That is the gold. The gold. Sharing grows local accounts fastest because you unlock those circles that otherwise you would have never had access to. Okay, so let's talk about real-time growth tactics. And this is 2026 behavior, okay? Replying to comments. I think this is the most underrated. I've been doing it for a few years now. My friend Joshua Curtis with 414 Creative gave me this idea. Shout out 414. They did my website, my branding photos, all of that. Look them up. 414 Creative. And he told me, treat the comments like another piece of content. Okay? And let your reply be another piece of content. So if it's a negative comment or it's a question or from like a potential customer. So say I posted something about water jugs from Blue Jug Lumberton. And somebody comments, how much is that? That looks so pretty. Like say it's one of our glass containers. I'm going to reply what the price is. Come in today and I'll give you 10% off. But I'm also going to screenshot that. And then I'm going to make a video out of that. Okay? When someone comments, make a video response. Okay? I do this on TikTok all the time because that's another excuse for a piece of content, right? TikTok boosts these heavily because they're conversations. Because if Sally has that question, somebody else is bound to have that question, and they're going to wait and watch till the end for the answer. Okay? This is the fastest growth tool right now. All right. Number 2, quantity over polish. You want, I'm giving you homework, 4 to 7 posts per week minimum. Low editing, phone camera, back or front, doesn't matter. Natural light, the best you can. Businesses grow faster when content feels casual, like a FaceTime. Like you're only talking to that one. Nothing irks me more than when somebody goes live for their business and it's like, hey, y'all, let's wait a minute and let let's see who hops on. That immediately tells me that I'm not important, right? Like, no, I want to be talking directly to one person. That one person, which hopefully if you have 1,000 people on your live, feels like the only person. Okay, so keep that in mind. Number 3, post during operating hours. This matters for local reach because it's like, well, why? Because you're telling them when you're open, right? That knocks off the question of when you're open. Okay, TikTok tests videos near your physical location first. Okay, so post when customers are actually coming in, are physically inside your business. And this is what I do all the time. Record first, think later. I am one to not overanalyze, to not overthink. If this is you, let's work through that, sis. Because that is going to hinder you from posting altogether. And then when you don't post altogether, your business doesn't grow. That is literally just the common sense of it all. Okay, so don't ask yourself, what should I film? Instead, film it all. Put your phone up and you're typing and working. Doesn't matter. As long as the text overlay or the caption answers a question or brings value or whatever, it doesn't freaking matter what the video is. Okay? Then build posts from those moments. Content is captured, not created. And this will also create consistency. I think that's a big struggle for most, is like, I'm not consistent, or I'll go hard for a little while and then get burn out, right? No, start low and slow. Low and slow. Low editing. Doesn't have to be polished and perfect. Stop over analyzing. Please, I beg of you, okay? Social media does not grow your business because strangers see you. It grows because your business and the locals start recognizing you. And once people feel familiar with you, they stop comparing you to the other businesses, and then you're top of mind. Boom, mic drop. Let's end the episode. Okay, so you want to create scroll stopping stuff. Easy, simple. Okay, so that you are top of mind, but you got to show up. TikTok is the place to go. I'm telling you, make a TikTok right now for your business if you haven't already. And if you already have a TikTok, start being consistent with it and treating it seriously. Okay, it's no longer young girls dancing on it. It is a search platform that can really unlock growth for your business. Okay, see you on the next video.